Welcome to a meditation. It's going to help you overcome this overwhelm you're currently experiencing and bring you back into the present moment, feeling peaceful, feeling relieved, feeling ready to just take on your life, relaxed, and enjoying the present moment. So before we get started, I'd like you to put some headphones or earbuds in so I can get right up in your brain and make sure you're comfortable. Sit down or lay down. And go somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed. Just take, these few minutes for yourself. You deserve it. And giving yourself this experience is going to make you a lot nicer to be around as well, because you can't really give of yourself until you feel whole in your own body, until you feel that you're okay. So let's get started by taking a deep breath in through our nose, out through our mouth. Feel yourself sink into your chair, or if you're laying down, feel yourself sinking into wherever you're laying. Feel your body beginning to relax. Let's take another deep breath, but this time, let's make it a little bit longer, a little bit slower, a little bit deeper. So let's breathe in deeply in through our nose for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold momentarily. And now exhale fully for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I want you to ask yourself the question, what's it like to be me right now? Go ahead and ask yourself, what's it like to be me right now? And then see what comes up for you. And the reason we ask ourselves this question is to get ourselves back in our present experience. Because you may have experienced this before, but a lot of emotional pain comes from regret or stress from the past, or worry about what's going to happen in the future. So let's be here. Let's be aware of what our experience is, and even in this present moment, as you listen to my voice, if you're feeling overwhelmed, that's okay. That's why we're doing this work together, is to have you move through this overwhelm so you can start to feel more peaceful. So the main tool we use to get back into the present moment is the question, what's it like to be me right now? And we don't think about this question. We feel into this question. We feel this question. Because a lot of our emotional pain comes from overthinking. Our thoughts can cause chaos in our minds. So sometimes we have to stop thinking and start feeling to let go of that overwhelm. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold. Exhale fully. Another deep breath in through your nose. Hold. Exhale fully. Let it all go. Let your shoulders drop and relax. Let your face soften. Feel your muscles beginning to relax. Feel the tension leaving your head, your face, your neck, your shoulders. Feel yourself releasing that tension in your arms, hands, fingers. Releasing that tension down through your upper back, chest, lower back, and stomach. And as you do, keep taking these deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel that relaxation moving down through your torso, feeling your legs relax, all the way down through your feet and toes. And now as we go deeper into a relaxed state, let's ask ourselves the question again. What's it like to be me right now? And again, you don't have to think about the answer. Just feel what it's like to be in your body right now. And feel maybe somewhere specifically in your body these emotions are most present. Maybe you feel it in your head, or your neck, or your chest, or your stomach. See, everything is energy. Everything is energy. So when you're experiencing negative emotions, that's just an excess of energy. It's too much, which brings you into overwhelm. So sometimes we just have to get back in our body and take deep breaths to start to lower the amount of excess energy we have in our body, so we can see the situation for what it really is, not worse than it is. So what are you overwhelmed about right now? Go ahead, let those thoughts begin to flood in now. Go ahead and see your problems, but this time, as they flood into your mind, try not to attach to them. Try not to attach emotions to these experiences, these thoughts in your head. Instead, is it possible just to see them? Can you just acknowledge them, but not grab onto them and own them? Can you see your problems as something that's more just analytical, something that, you can just deal with, instead of something that you have to feel emotionally overwhelmed about? You see, our minds are built for survival, not exactly built for modern day 21st century. So sometimes we have to just acknowledge our problems, acknowledge our thoughts, see them for what they are, but not attach our emotions and our identity to them. Because you're always going to have problems. You always have and you always will. Everyone does. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose. Exhale fully. So instead of wanting your problems to go away, what if you could cultivate a mindset that allowed you to see these problems as what they are and not get emotionally overwhelmed by them? Because when you attach your emotional state to your problems all the time, you're always going to have a chaotic mind. But when you can step back and you can say, hey, I acknowledge those things are serious, I need to deal with them, but I don't have to attach my emotional state to them, you begin to become bulletproof. And this is the work of mindfulness. And so this meditation today is a reminder that you don't have to own your problems and get completely emotionally attached to them and overwhelmed and think about them over and over and over again in a cycle. Instead, you can see them for what they are, and then you can let go. Let them float away. All you can do is take action in the present moment. Do the best you can. And then let go. Because you only have a finite amount of energy. And the more energy you put towards worrying, the less energy you have towards solving your problems. So let's take a deep breath in through our nose. Hold. Exhale fully. Let's take another deep breath in through our nose. Hold. Exhale fully. One more deep breath in through your nose. Hold. Now inhale a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Exhale fully. Let everything go. And now for the rest of your day, I want you to practice this mindfulness technique. When worry comes up, when you start to feel overwhelmed, see if you can detach the thought from your emotions. See the thought for what it is. Let go of it. And then choose your own emotion. And the way we can choose our own emotion is by practicing gratitude. So every time a problem comes up, for example, you know what? I'm overwhelmed. Maybe I've put on some weight and I'm worried about that. See that as an opportunity to grow. And then take action. Well, let's go work out. Let's eat well our next meal. Or when you have an overwhelm at work and there's too much on your plate and you can't believe it and you don't know how to deal with everything that you have to do, well, step back. See it for what it is and ask yourself, well, what action can I take right now in the present moment? Because you can't solve all your problems at once. All you can do is the best you can in the present moment. And this isn't going to be easy. It's not going to happen overnight. But the work that I want you to work on going forward is detaching that emotion from the thought and then feeling grateful to even have these problems. So when you think about your body and you're like, man, I wish this was going better. Well, at least you're alive. Be grateful to be alive. When you think about the work and how much work you have, be grateful that you have work that supplies you with an income. There's always something to be grateful for. And that's the work. Transitioning your mind into a state where you see problems, you detach your thought and emotion, and then you feel grateful for the opportunity to grow. So go ahead and try this out. Enjoy. Let me know how it goes. You can always get in contact with me at the B Mindset, all over the internet, Instagram, YouTube, email. Hit me up. Let me know how it goes.